My favorite customer.
Pipe and he sells his own pipe, then he will have enough for that Octarine very quickly.
All right, look for Ramses to try and get separation here.
Yep, does manage the pin back. Boxy tethers with him and activates his BKB. Now with the Bloodstone, there's no killing these heroes. Nisha is killing you with this period of time. Even underneath the Supernova, try and throw out a Shackle, doesn't quite work. Manage to get Pure, the Sunder off, but the damage, it's too much. They have to use the arena to try and bail him out. Push him back with the God's Rebuke. 33 runs him down all the way to the fountain and a power shot to finish him off.
Where is the turn here for Tundra? I don't know if it exists. And it does
not exist. Tundra will GG out. It took a little bit to get there, but in the end, Liquid take an extremely dominant start to this game and close it out with a dominant finish. 32,000 net worth lead at 35 minutes.
That is a terrifying game one to try and recover from. As we saw yesterday, Team Spirit, they had a similar game one against Liquid. They did not recover from it. So the task is now set for Tundra to try and break what Liquid are doing in this upper bracket that no one has been able to stop. The pace is just insane right now. If you are not thinking about early game, and more early game right now against this team, you are thinking about the wrong things, because Liquid are firing everything they have in the first 15 minutes and just steamrolling you after that. And they have the heroes between Mickey and Nisha to always force the Roshans and always give them high ground potential early. 33 is going to give you the auras to back it up. You have to be prepared for those things or you're going to get run over here. I feel like Tundra didn't even really get to play Dota that game. And I'm sure there's 25 talent that I think is just, that feels like GG. Like the Sandstorm blind slow, you're not fighting through that if you're Liquid.
Sure. And Tundra say, yeah, let's end the game. Let's just go to tier 4s. We already know we got the buyback out of Boxy, out of Nisha. And they're going to have to play 3 versus 5. And I don't know how you do that. With the Razor,
the shortest smoke of
who's already been blown struck, does manage to get out the BKB and start draining some damage on the Sand King, but 33 tries to go for Ramses to stop the black hole, and he just dies, and Mickey can't do the damage fast enough to threaten Topson. GG will be called. We're going to another game 3.
This is turning into a hype series. This game 3 should be very close if both teams bring their A game, as both have shown they can bring the pace, they can bring some laning prowess. Maybe this game was not as just demolishing in terms of that game 1 of what Liquid did to Tundra, but this was a very one-sided exchange. From the laning phase onward, it felt like Tundra had most of the control of where the fights happened, how they happened. They played around the Sand King really well, and I mean, that man Pure certainly made a comeback statement here, as game 1, he had 0 impact on that Terrorblade. Here on the Chaos Knight, controlling the lanes, first one in a team fight every time, absorbing all the attention from the side of Liquid, and in the end, it just takes too much to bring him down. You have to go into this game 3 thinking about the Chaos Knight now. You got to be thinking about this tiny Sand King exchange and what those two heroes are doing to each other.
3 deaths apiece for the 3 cores of Tundra. Very low depth game for them. Liquid just not able to get their ball rolling, but it was also just seemed it's a different kind of lineup. I mean, when we first saw it, I thought it was going to be, you know, Greaves, Pipe, Visage,
yes,
Ags, Dawnbringer, and it was going to be like, okay, 25 minutes or bust. But Liquid choosing a different pace this time around, and it does not have the same look on Liquid. Tundra, even out the series, we're going to a game 3.
Out allows him to get BKB satanic
off. Are they going for this?
This is the potential all-in. Buybacks were committed here from Tundra. They have no black hole right now.
No, there's no buyback on the Enigma, no black hole, no buyback on the Spirit Breaker. What they don't know is there's no buyback on the Chaos Knight.
This is game.
Gold. They're just going to end the game. Tundra can do nothing to stop this.
They drew it back for all of that and got nothing out of the 2 lives on the Chaos Knight.
Oh my. Liquid.
Backdoor.
Wait, backdoor protection.
It's not good enough.
Oh, the Divide is too much damage. They'll end the game and close it out. Liquid are going to the upper bracket finals to meet their old nemesis in Gaming Gladiators.
You know, there's one thing to note about 33 as a player, and I think it goes back to his TI victory and how long he's been in the scene. The itemization on this guy, he absolutely knows his stuff, right? In this game, it was a struggle for him from that laning stage onward. He did not find a lot of momentum. He's on a hero he's not known for. He has this pipe blink buildup. It feels like he's going to be useless in that fight. And one Wind Waker completely turns that fight around and gives Mickey the opportunity to actually use his items after multiple missteps in this game. I mean, that's what it means in Dota 2 to come together as a team. You can be making mistakes, you can throw games, but if you find solutions to the problems that are facing you, you can always win. And Liquid able to overcome some demons here in a game that looked like it was going to be a classic Liquid throw near the end. Tundra pull it back only to have it knocked down against them, as it is going to be a Liquid game in upper bracket final in the top 3, just in case you missed out on it all year.
What year is it? 2023 all over again. Liquid versus Gaming Gladiators. Yeah, Liquid vanquished some demons here, but there's more demons ahead in the upper bracket. Probably their biggest demon of all, Gaming Gladiators, who were their nemesis for the regular season of last year, still continue to be a threat sometimes this year. And both teams seem to reach their form here at the biggest tournament of the season. Meanwhile, Tundra, I mean, they gave themselves one hell of a shot here. They had that opportunity. I mean, that Roche fight, they almost turned the game around. They had a very impressive game 2. They still have a lot of momentum going their way. There still feels like there's a lot of things that are just good for Tundra, and I do not envy any team that's going to have to face them in the lower bracket.
Disappointed in the short term with this result.